Halo has faded a bit over the last decade. Bungie finished its work on the series with 2010's Halo Reach, and since then, 343 Industries has struggled to maintain its lofty reputation. At the same time, Microsoft has pushed to expand the brand beyond shooters and consoles. Halo Spartan Strike is one of those efforts. It's a twin-stick shooter from 2015 and the sequel to 2013's Halo Spartan Assault. It was designed for mobile with a premium release on iOS and Windows Phone before being ported to PC, which is how it's ended up on Game Pass. It's a spin-off that doesn't stray too far from the source material. Let's find out if Halo Spartan Strike is a Game Pass or a game fail.
Ready up, Spartan.
Halo Spartan Strike manages to look and feel like a Halo game despite its change in perspective. The enemies look right, the iconic weapons like the Needler and Plasma Pistol feel right, and each operation has a cutscene that explains the mission objective.
While fighting raged throughout the city, Covenant forces secretly hunted for the portal to the Ark.
The operations are split into two eras. Half take place during Halo 2, and the other half occur after the events of Halo 4, but they are presented as virtual simulations of prior events. It undercuts the stakes of each sortie.
The slipspace rupture devastated the city, and our team was never heard from again.
The gameplay is what you'd expect from any other twin-stick shooter. You move with one analog stick and aim with the other. On foot, the movement is clunky, and the vehicles aren't much better. It's hard to be precise while shooting, so the most effective weapons are the spray and pray variety. There's noticeable input lag when using a controller, which can make everything feel a bit off. The saving grace is that, like in Halo, you have a rebounding health meter, so if you are just trying to complete each operation, it doesn't present much resistance. There are 30 levels spread across 5 different environments, but they all mostly play the same. You walk in a linear path to an open area, defend it for a given period of time from waves of enemies, and repeat. Minor twists like having to stand on buttons while defending or destroying structures mix things up some, but not enough. The ultimate goal is to chase high scores, mostly by killing lots of enemies in a row without taking damage. Before each level begins, you can improve your chances by spending in-game currency on various boosters such as better starting weapons or faster charging shields. It follows the mobile game template to a T, though thankfully there are no microtransactions.
Excellent work, Spartan.
As a mobile game that was ported to PC using Microsoft's UWP architecture, Halo Spartan Strike has more technical issues than it should. We've already mentioned the input lag, but the game also crashes at the end of levels and sometimes fails to save your progress. The online features also appear to be broken. Weekly challenges and leaderboards fail to populate. It appears that Halo Spartan Strike has been abandoned. Top-down twin-stick shooters are plentiful on Game Pass. The most obvious comp is its prequel, Halo Spartan Assault. It has more features like multiplayer, but it's also plagued with microtransactions and the gameplay is less refined. The Ascent just launched about a month ago and it looks stunning, but its gameplay becomes repetitive rather quickly. Enter the Gungeon is a roguelike take on the concept that provides a lot more structure variation. Goner 2 is a side-scrolling twin-stick shooter that includes platforming, but playing it is equal parts fun and frustrating. If you are just looking for more Halo, the entire brand is on Game Pass, including other spin-offs like the real-time strategy franchise Halo Wars. Now it's time to find out, is Halo Spartan Strike a Game Pass or a game fail?
Almost there, Spartan.
We get why this twin-stick shooter was a hit on mobile. It looks quite good, does right by the franchise, and the gameplay is okay in short bursts. In the context of Game Pass on PC, it's the definition of filler. It has very little depth, it gets repetitive very quickly, and the PC port that is included on the service has far too many technical issues. It's a clear example of how a game can work well on one platform and completely fall on its face on another. The comps aren't exceptional, but where they may falter in execution, they compensate with ambition. Halo Spartan Strike gets a game fail. Next week, we are looking at the new games for Game Pass in August, and the randomizer selects Dodgeball Academia.